Owe you anything. How you don't owe somebody anything that puts you in the position you're in today? How does that work? I don't get how that works. We put you in a position to where you can feed your family for life, and you can't do one simple thing like build a school. You can't do one simple thing like put a therapy place in our community. You can't do one simple thing like bail some of us out, and you can't do nothing. And then we have people defending this. No other community you allowed to do this. Every other
Yeah.
community, whenever
We're
somebody
also we're also the only
whenever
community.
somebody becomes rich and famous in every other community, they
I
have
get
to
that.
give
I
back.
get that, bro. We're also the only community, that be so quick to bash people. You know what I'm saying? When they get to the top, we got a lot of haters in the community. I get that we gave them people money. What I'm saying? We invested into their music and stuff like that. But if you look at white musicians and stuff like that, you don't really hear white people bashing their artists like that. You know what I'm saying? They're always behind their artists 100%. So of course that artist is gonna feel even more obligated than he already is to invest back into their wherever
A
they're from.
lot of
You
a
know what
lot of white folks killed Elvis for standing with black folks, and a lot of them boycotted his music after that.
I'm sorry, say that again. I didn't even hear you.
I said a lot of white folks turned on Elvis, and that was arguably the biggest white man that walked the earth at that time. So
Uh,
just and there's
artists.
other examples
Elvis
we've
got a
seen.
lot of
We've
his
seen.
music from black people, and he learned a lot of his style.
I understand that, but he still was his money was being generated from white
That's
folk,
what it.
and when he
Uh,
got off code with white folk pulled their money from that man, which is why he ran the gospel. And that's what we have to get back to as a people. We put you in this position, and we got to pull that funding because everybody in the world knows once we say somebody is toxic, everybody walks away from them. We did that with Candace Owens and a lot of the black conservatives. We've done that with people like Tamika Mallory and all these so quote unquote black revolutionaries that have come out. We say three words, they're not us, everybody walks away from them. We did that with BLM. So we have the power. We have to get back to using that. We don't like to do that because then we look like the bad guys at the end of the day. But for us
but
to move forward, we're gonna have to go back to that.
my thing is though, let's take Oprah for example. Oprah's a billionaire, right? And she got up, she made her bread and everything. I just feel like sometimes like we look at people who in our community who have money, and I just feel like we forget that we this is not like our system. Like we're still living in an oppressive system. You know what I'm saying? We
Okay,
even
but
But
what
she's
does
off code. That's why
what
we
does
go
that?
at her. It's not
Yeah,
no,
but
because
just
of
what
money.
does?
She's off code.
just listen what I'm saying before you spaz out, bro. Just listen.
I'm not. No, I'm not spazzing out. You're just repeating what you just said. You said people have money and we're in a. What does being in the system have to
You
do?
breaking up.
What does being in a? What does Oprah being in the system and being a billionaire? What does that have to do with not being able to give back to us? What does that have to do with it?
No, I'm saying because look, there's a lot of people online that bash Oprah. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people online that we've been bashing Oprah for years and years, and I just feel like
What you call
I just feel
what you
like listen, bro. Just come on, just let me finish, bro. I just feel like instead of bashing Oprah, we should look at life in Oprah's point of view.
Okay,
We should,
listen, brother. What you
and
call
if you know how important Oprah, if you know how important
what you
Oprah
call
is to the
bashing.
Yo,
community, if you
Rich, let
know
me
how
finish.
much
Let me
money
finish.
that she's making, we should try to be on her side. So she will
No,
be
brother.
even
No,
more.
brother. You're babbling, brother. We don't. What you call bashing in other communities, they call codification. That's what they call it in other communities. What you call bashing, they call codification, and that's what we're doing over
Let me
here.
let me ask the brother a question real fast. So Zoda, why, in your opinion, why should we support Oprah?
Because we should know how important Oprah is. She's a billionaire. We can we should take what she's doing, man. And
Hmm.
let me get my thoughts together, bro. Hold
No,
on.
go ahead, go ahead. No, you take your time.
Yeah, Oprah. We should know. We should see Oprah. She's a billionaire. She owns TV shows, whatever the fuck she owns. She has a lot of money, bro. We should
Correct.
know how important she is to the community. And I feel
Mhm.
like we should not. First off, we should even. I feel like people are not really asking these celebrities specifically what we want out of them. I just feel like we you know what I'm saying, they go to the top and then that's pretty much it. We expected it for them to do something for us. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like we should be more specific. And I just feel like we shouldn't be bashing celebrities over there all day because they look at that and they be like, man, fuck these people, man. Why they just gonna talk shit about me all day? I'm not gonna invest in these people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
just
I
feel
hear
like
you.
we
Okay, so
should
let me ask you this question then. Okay, so you're saying we should support Oprah when she's had a 30-year history of going against black people.
hold
Because
on,
I
man. Hold
wouldn't
on.
support someone who's going to go do documentaries
Hey,
destroying black men.
say it again, bro. Say it again.
I said I cannot, in good faith, support someone who puts money into documentaries destroying the image of black men. I can't do that.
Yeah, and look at what I'm saying. What I'm sorry, you was talking about Oprah did a documentary that
Yes,
was
Finding
black.
Neverland. She funded that. And she was about to go fund one destroying Russell Simmons. I can't, in good conscience, support Oprah on that.
Yeah, when it comes to the whole thing with Michael Jackson and stuff, me personally, I don't believe that he did what he did. There's some people who do, some people who don't. But you know, that's just her personal opinion. You know what I'm saying?
But she was going to get
Or
money
even or
off of it.
even
That's
or
the
even or
problem. And
listen or even if she was pushed to make a documentary like that or forced to make a documentary like that, you know what I'm saying? We should understand, even with Oprah, with all her money and all her power, that there is still some white person that's still over her calling the shots, no matter how much money
so
she
she's a
got.
powerless billionaire. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying we should look at life in Oprah's eyes. We should try and sit in her seat and look at life through her eyes and see
So
And
what
she
so
damn.
can't say
look at
no.
so you're
So
telling
she
us
can't
to
say
look.
no.
You say what?
I'm not gonna go diss Michael Jackson and put his family through hell, which I've had this man on my show many times. She
I get
can't
what
say
you're
no.
saying. I get what you're saying, but that might be, like I said, bro, that she might believe that herself. You know what I'm saying? Or she was pushed to do that
Okay,
shit.
let me
Look
ask you this question then. How come she didn't check Gail Kim when she said what she said about Kobe? She went on CBS caping for her.
listen, I get
He
that, bro.
wants us to look at us. He wants us to look at the same way Oprah looks at us. He wants us to look at everybody, every other black
Okay,
Listen,
person
brother
this is
through
Zoda,
the
what
would
I
you
eyes of a
support a
coon.
hang on,
the
Rich,
bottom
brother,
line of what
hang on,
I'm
brother
saying.
Zoda,
This is the bottom
would you
line,
support
bro.
a black man who smacks black
Listen,
women?
listen, this is the bottom line of what I'm saying, bro. I just feel like we just to show a little love. I know we okay like for the music and musicians and shit. Okay, we bought their music and shit and made them big.
No,
But
we're not showing love to
I just feel
coons.
like
Not
we should
over
show.
here.
I just feel like we
No,
should show a little love so they can turn around to invest in us, bro. They be like, oh,
no,
we got a
Zoda, let me
community,
no.
ask you
bro.
a
They
question
show
real
us love,
fast, real
man.
fast.
Let me put
No,
some
Rich,
money
let
in
me
your
ask him a
pocket
question.
too. You
This
know
is
Let me
what I'm
ask
coon
you a
saying?
question,
battle.
Zoda. Would you support a black man that smacks black women?
Would I support a black man that smacks black women?
Yes.
I mean, no.
Okay. Would you support a black woman who beats up black men?
A black woman who beats up a black man? No.
Yes. Okay. I asked those two questions because essentially what you're saying is no matter their skin color, we should still support them
No, I'm not
regardless
saying
of
no
what
matter
they've
their
done.
skin color. I just feel like, man, if you look at white people, bro, I just feel like they don't want to court with their celebrities, man. So I just feel like we should show some love to our
But
celebrities
Oprah's
and be on one court of them. And so they'll
okay.
have more
Where's okay?
feel
So
better about
Oprah,
it.
Oprah opening that school over in Africa and then having her school children being trafficked by Boko Haram, and then she coming out when they come back saying
Oh
she had
shit.
no knowledge of this. That's not
Look,
suspect to you?
hey, look, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I just got off work, so I'm
No,
gonna have to
that's
call
fine.
you.
No, that's fine. I understand it's late and everybody's not really firing, everybody's tired. But I'm just saying for you, I understand that you're saying that Oprah has all this money and we need to keep her close to the vest so we can use her resources. I get that. But you also have to understand that Oprah's vested interests are not us. Her
I feel
vested
you, bro.
interests are, like you
I'm gonna
said, her
let you have the
white
argument, bro.
paymasters and
I'm gonna
black
let you have the
families.
argument. I'm gonna have to go, bro. I'm sorry,
Go
my
get
No,
your
bad.
that's
go
fine.
get your
That's
coon
fine.
go get your coon sleep, brother. Go get your coon sleep.
That's fine. All I'm saying is, us and B1 cannot sit up there and say support Oprah. She's had 30 years of showing us what she's about, and what she's about is making sure that true money is lined up perfectly, and she'll throw a few crumbs at black folks and go support Obama and tell us to go support him and put him in front of us, and then at the next breath when we're really needing money, like where she did her show in Chicago, she don't move a muscle. She act like, oh, I'm gonna be over here in LA, I'm gonna hang with Ava DuVernay, I'm gonna fund Tyler Perry, which by the way, she loves black people so much she didn't let that man have his own network, which would have essentially crippled her network. She told him, oh nah, you gotta come under my umbrella. And it took that man longer to become a billionaire than what he should have. But you expect us in the B1 society to support that? We, in good conscience, can't do that.
Yo, kid.